Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're passionate about the future of decentralized applications and the potential of the Pi network, then you're in for a treat today. While diving deep into a crucial yet often overlooked component of the Pi ecosystem, the Pi Network App Studio's full upload and download feature. This isn't just a technical detail, it's the very bedrock for how developers will build, share, and collaborate on the next generation of Pi apps. So, whether you're a seasoned developer, an aspiring builder, or just someone curious about what's going on behind the scenes with Pi, stick around. We're going to break down what this feature is, how it works, why it's so important, and what it means for the growth and utility of the entire Pi network. Let's get into it. First off, let's set the stage. What exactly is the Pi Network App Studio? Think of it as a workbench, a creative hub, the integrated development environment for the Pi ecosystem. It's designed to empower developers to create decentralized applications, FAI or dApps FAI, that leverage the Pi blockchain, bringing real utility and value to the millions of Pi users worldwide. The vision is to build a comprehensive ecosystem where users can access a variety of services, games, social tools, and more, all powered by Pi. The success of any blockchain platform heavily relies on its developer community and the quality of dApps they can build. Without robust tools for developers, even the most promising blockchain can struggle to gain traction. This is where the App Studio, and specifically its code upload and download features, become absolutely vital. They act as the primary interface for developers to interact with the Pi ecosystem's infrastructure, turning ideas into functional applications. Let's first talk about the upload feature. For a developer, this is where your hard work, your lines of code, and your innovative dApp idea finally meet the Pi network. The code upload feature is the gate to the way through which developers submit their applications to the Pi ecosystem for testing, review, and ultimately deployment. Imagine you've spent weeks, maybe months, crafting a brilliant dApp. You've written the front-end interface, designed the smart contracts, and rigorously tested everything in your local environment. Now, how do you get it onto the Pi testnet and eventually the mainnet for the world to see and use? The upload feature is your answer. Typically, this process involves several key steps within the App Studio interface. First, you'll need to package your dApp's code. This might mean zipping up your entire project directory, including all your HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and any server side components if your dApp has them. The App Studio likely expects a certain structure or manifest file to properly identify and configure your application. Once packaged, developers navigate to the upload section of the App Studio. Here, they'll be prompted to select their code package, perhaps add a description, specify the dApp's name, category, and other metadata. This metadata is crucial because it helps users discover your dApp later on and provides context for reviewers. Security and verification are paramount here. The App Studio will likely perform automated checks on the uploaded code to ensure it meets certain standards, doesn't contain malicious elements, and adheres to the Pi network's guidelines. This is a critical step to maintain the integrity and safety of the entire ecosystem. Developers might also need to sign their submissions with their developer keys, further enhancing security and accountability. The benefits of a streamlined code upload process are immense. It lowers the barrier to entry for developers, making it easier for them to bring their creations to life on Pi. It also enables version control, allowing developers to upload updates, bug fixes, and new features to their dApps over time. This iterative development is essential for building robust and evolving applications. Without an efficient upload mechanism, the entire dApp development lifecycle would be clunky, insecure, and discouraging for new developers. Now, let's flip the coin and discuss the download feature. While uploading is about contributing, downloading is about learning, collaborating, and accelerating development. The code download feature, in its most expansive vision, could allow developers to access open source dApp templates, example code, libraries, and potentially even the source code of approved, community-vetted dApps that choose to be open source. Think about how much faster you could build if you didn't have to start every project from scratch. New developers joining the Pi ecosystem could download a template for a social dApp, a gaming dApp, or a utility dApp, and then modify it to fit their unique vision. This significantly reduces the initial learning curve and the time required to build a functional prototype. The download feature isn't just for beginners, though experienced developers can benefit from access to well-written, peer-reviewed code examples. They can learn best practices, discover efficient ways to integrate with the Pi SDK, and leverage existing components rather than reinventing the wheel. This fosters a culture of reuse and collaboration, which is a hallmark of successful open source communities. Furthermore, a robust download feature could enable a powerful form of community collaboration. Imagine developers being able to download specific components or modules that solve common problems, like user authentication or payment processing within a DApp, instead of building them from scratch every time. This modular approach accelerates development across the board. For educational purposes, the download feature is invaluable. Students or aspiring developers can download and dissect real-world Pi apps, understanding how they are structured, how they interact with the blockchain, and how they implement various functionalities. This hands-on learning is far more effective than theoretical explanations alone. Of course, access to code would be governed by permissions and licensing. Not all apps will be open source, and developers will likely have options to keep their code private. However, fostering an environment where shared resources are easily accessible can only lead to a stronger, more vibrant developer ecosystem. So, why are these two features, upload and download, so critical for the Pi network's success? It comes down to several core principles. What dApps are you most excited to build or see built on the Pi network? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more Pi network insights and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.